Yo guys, welcome to a brand new episode of the Babblemouth Podcast, and in today's episode, it's going to be a little different. I just got to pick something off of the mic. Today's episode is going to be a little different for you guys. Today we're going to be cooking in the kitchen, and obviously I know this is an audio podcast, so this is something that isn't that crazy, but you guys are going to listen to me as I make something, and today we're going to be making Hamburger Helper Deluxe Cheeseburger Macaroni. That's what we're making today on the podcast. And if you guys do end up liking this episode for whatever reason, make sure you drop it a like. I don't know how long this is going to take to make. But let's get right into it, guys. We gotta... Alright. This is what the instructions say on the box. And I'll even... A little ASMR for you, but it says you will need 1 pound lean ground beef, 1/4 cup, 1 1/4 cups of hot water, 2 cups of milk, and 2 tablespoons of butter. Step 1 is brown beef in 10-inch skillet over medium-high heat, 6 to 7 minutes, breaking up and stirring. Drain, return cooked beef to skillet. Stir in hot water, milk, sauce, mix, butter, and pasta heat to boiling. Then after that's all mixed together and boiling, then you reduce the heat, cover, simmer for about 12 minutes until the noodles are tender. And then it says you can add some bullshit or whatever. So that is what we're going to be doing. Today's episode, just going to quickly text. 1 second. Hopefully you guys' days are going pretty good. Hold on. I'm so sorry, mate. Blah 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 blah. Anyway, all right. So first thing we got to do is put this motherfucker on medium heat. I think. Yeah. Okay. Boom, medium heat. Right there. Should we oil? Fuck it, dude. We're gonna oil the bottom a little bit. Might as well. Just so you know. Extra precautionary measures. You never know what's gonna happen. Alright, so I have Signature Farms meat. And it's 80-20, which means it's 80% beef and then 20% lean. Oh, 80% lean, 20% fat, sorry. I'm not a cook, so don't act like I'm not going to pretend like I am. So, if I say anything that doesn't actually make sense, it's because it doesn't make sense, and that's just how it's going to be. Alright, so we're cooking up it's technically like 1.8 something pounds of meat. It calls for 1 pound, but nothing there was 1 pound worth at the Safeway that I was at. Nothing was 1 pound. So I just kind of grabbed this. We're going to use this wooden motherfucker. And we're going to, do this. Going to break it up. And we have to brown all of this meat. Breaking it up. Hopefully you guys get the sounds of ASMR in there as well. And I do apologize if there are moments of silence as well. But we are obviously cooking in a kitchen on a gas stove. There's a live flame currently. So, this is not going to be safe to, not stop talking. So, I'm going to cover that up with the lid for a second. I'm going to open the window. Not the window, the door over here. Like so. We're going to open that up. Just so. Use the white strainer. It's either dishwasher on the cupboard to the right of the oven. Turn on hot water. Okay. I had to ask my mother how to drain the meat because there's going to be grease in it. And I don't know how to drain meat. I've never seen that as an instruction on anything before. So yeah, I had to ask. I had to do it. Anyway, I just gotta I don't know how long this is going to take. It says like 6 to 7 minutes. I just got to brown this bitch. I should probably season it, huh? Should I season the meat? Is that a thing? Should I season the fucking meat? Fucking dumbass. We're going to do black pepper, obviously, and Mediterranean sea salt. I'm just going to fucking go for it. Full send with the pepper. And then we're also going to tap on some bit of that sodium, like so. Not a ton of salt. Just a fresh amount, you know, a healthy amount of salt to keep the flavors going. We're going to cook that into the meat. Make sure everyone's nice and healthy, nice and safe. If you guys don't remember from episode 9 of the podcast, where I was talking about, was it episode 9? It was episode 7. Sorry. I was talking about how I was going to be staying at my parents' place to watch the dog. I don't know if you can hear him, but he's moving around. He's moving mad right now. He's quite the crazy dog. You know what? Should we put some of this in there? Because we have Red Robin's original seasoning. It's gluten-free. We're going to stuff some of this on here too. Their seasoning is pretty fucking good too, so stick some of that in there. Alright, and that's what I call seasoned meat. I'm just gonna break this up as we go. And yeah. I'm gonna let this cook a little bit longer. Obviously. I'm gonna put the lid on is what I meant, but alright. I'll put the seasonings to the side. And there we go. So, we do have a few points of interest. Not points of interest, not what I meant. Move this over here. This is my instruction box. But it also still has noodles in it. And yeah. But if you guys remember, I was on episode 7 of the podcast. I was talking about how I'm going to be watching the dog. And I already made episode 9. If you guys have listened to episode 9 of the podcast, if you haven't, go listen to it. But I said episode 9 was going to be recorded here, and it wasn't. So, but yeah. You know what I could have done, actually? Is probably went and got my PC, and this could have just been a recorded thing. Like, I could have streamed this, probably, honestly. Because I could have Ethernetted as well. Just had it all set up right here. Damn, that would have been a good idea. Next time on the Babblemouth podcast, I will come up with a better idea on these things. I think it's in April. I think I'll be here again in April? I might be wrong there. I don't fucking know 100%. But at some point, I am be watching the dog again. But I don't know 100% when. I don't want to over-season the meat. It's almost all brown. There's still some pink in there for sure. You just got to keep stirring it around so it doesn't burn. But yeah, we're watching the dog right now, and he's definitely a mutt. I'm not saying mutt as in like multicolored or whatever the definition of mutt is. When I say mutt, I'm saying he's a fucking asshole. This dog right here, he's a fucking whiny little fucking mutt. And I had to beat him up earlier today. And all those dog lovers out there, I'm not actually beating the dog's ass. I'm just messing around. But we have been watching the dog. He's definitely something else. He didn't wake me up at 7 in the morning, which I was expecting, because I thought he would eventually go upstairs and lay in the room with me. He never did. He stayed down here the entire night. Because he fucking hates me secretly. But he shows lots of love and affection when he wants something. Like yesterday, I had Chipotle. I had a Chipotle bowl with chicken, sour cream, cheese, all the essentials, whatever it may be. And I didn't let him have any because he's not allowed to have, human delights. So he was whining but I didn't let him have any. And then I didn't finish the entire bowl because previous that night, I also had 3 tacos from Chipotle. 3 soft shell, obviously, soft shell tacos, obviously. And so I was still pretty fucked up a couple hours later from the fucking tacos, so I didn't finish the bowl. So I had the little bit of the bowl that was left on the side, and he wanted it so fucking bad, but I wouldn't let him have it, and he was getting real fucking pissy with me, like he was whining. Then I had to fucking beat his ass. I literally beat this dog's ass right there. I had to pin him down and just go fucking wham, wham. I fucking socked him across the face a couple times. Like I said, completely a joke. I'm not actually beating the dog's ass. That is a joke. I love this dog. The things I would do for this dog. I'm telling you. We're almost there. It's definitely still pink. Oh no. The fucking spoon. My wooden spoon got stuck. Okay, there's a little bit of pink still on this meat. That is a straight raw right there. Keep breaking it up. This is a lot of meat, by the way. Like I said, it's like, 0.89 plus 0.89, what is that? That's 1.60 plus the 18, what is it, 1.78 pounds of meat. So, it's technically not enough, but I think it'll be fine. I think when they say you need this much, it's really just like, that's their recommended amount. But if you don't use that much meat, then you don't use that much meat. It's really not that big of a deal at the end of the day. Okay. Now we gotta find a strainer. Right here. That's the pink one that I wanted. I was told to use the white strainer. Where did she say it was? Or in the cupboard to the right of the oven. Okay, could be in here. If I go quiet for a second, it's because I am grabbing this strainer. But unless it's up there. Oh, it's right there. Right in front of me, by the way. Alright. Gotta move all this bullshit out of the way. Yo, this sink is deep. Very deep. I gotta find out which way is hot water and not cold. I don't know. I think the left side is always hot, no? We're about to find out. Stop it, light bulb. The fucking light bulb started flickering. I do apologize if there's any moments of silence during the podcast. I'm trying, okay? I'm just trying here, okay? That is definitely not going to get hot. I guess we might have to get water on the meat. I probably don't. Definitely looks brown. There's probably some pink in there, though. I see some more. Let's continue to break it up because we need it to be broken up quite a lot. The more broken up we get it as well, the faster it'll cook. At least in theory, I would think. You should need to make like some sort of device you can put in here that'll just cut all the pieces up. Instead of me manhandling the meat like this, you know. But hey, it is what it is. The audio for this podcast is going to be a fucking nightmare to listen to. I already know it is, but hopefully it's somewhat enjoyable for you guys. I turned the sink off, so I didn't actually confirm where the hot water was. It doesn't say on the faucet. So, I don't fucking know. I don't know yet. We're gonna have to let the faucet run for a second because I also need hot water for the actual product because it needs 1 1/4 cup of hot water. There's a lot. That's definitely getting warm. Alright, so I found out where it is. Right there. So I think since it's getting warm, let's let it get hot first. Because we're going to have to grab hot water anyway. So I might as well just leave it on. So yeah, we're just going to leave it on. Alright, it's getting piping hot now. We're going to double check the meat, make sure it's all not pink. It's just looking very nice. And it's gonna be cooking still, even if there's a couple of specks of pink in here, it is still gonna be cooking. So I'm assuming everything, regardless, is still going to cook regardless. But I don't actually see any more pink, so we should be good to drain the bitch. So we're gonna go zero dark silent for a second. Let it drain this meat. It just says drain it, right? Drain, return cooked beef to the skillet. It needs to stir in the hot water until boiling. So we're going to turn this down a little bit. And we're going to drain this bitch. Ah! I'm getting shit in my eyes. Oh no. That's hot as fuck. The strainer is going to fall. Alright, that's all I'm getting because it's not coming out. Put it over there. Okay. That is strained meat. No more liquids in it. We don't need that anymore. Just go right there. But we do need a couple more things. Got this fucking big chunk of meat in it. That is brown to perfection, I tell you what. Okay, what else do we need to do? Okay, stir in hot water, milk. Okay, the guy, I watched the video on how to make this before I actually went to do it. And he made it look easy, so I'm going to do it the way he did it. We're going to grab the milk. Now here's one of the twists and turns. I didn't grab milk when I went to the store, so my parents did have some milk. It's not enough, but I actually asked my mother, what should I do? She said that I can just pour all of that milk in, and then just put the rest of everything else can be water. And I guess that'll work, so that's what we're going to do. So we're going to dump all of this milk in to here. Just going to dump all of it in. Just like that. I don't know how much milk that is, but we're just going to start dumping water in here as well. And we need to put the noodles in too, because I forgot about that. Let's put the noodles in real quick, because I forgot. Ah, fuck. One. Cover that. We're fine. We're still fine. We're still good. We're still good. We're going to put another cup of water. One more cup of water. Boom. That's enough water. That'll do the trick for sure. Alright, now insert packets of bullshit. These things don't fucking want to open. Insert packets of bullshit. We're going to pump this bitch up to high heat on the oven. Insert one more fucking packet. Like this. And then stir everything together. Like so. Oh yeah. It's looking good, boys. It smells like chocolate for some reason. I don't know why it smells like chocolate. Now this says stir in hot water, milk, sauce, butter. Oh, we gotta put the butter in real quick as well. Alright, let's grab the butter. We need a spoon. Just gonna slap all of this fucking butter. Oh, look at that. How much butter did it want? 2 tablespoons of butter. There's one. 2. We like to put obviously more because we have 2 boxes in here. That's 3. And 4. That's 4 tablespoons of butter. I just realized that I left the sink on the whole time, so it's probably very hard to hear me just then while I was making this. This is a failure. I'm a failure right now. Just gotta stir all this stuff in together. Just make sure all this stuff is touching each other. Like a bunch of brothers and sisters, I guess. Alright, now we put this bitch on. And we have to let it boil. Let her heat to boiling. So once it starts to boil, I assume we'll let it boil for a little bit longer. And then obviously we cook that bitch up. But let's clean up our mess. Keep one of these boxes over here. Put that over there. This is empty now as well. This is our cooking spoon. We're going to keep this over here, right there. We're going to pick that up. We're going to throw that away. I don't know if they want to keep these butter things anymore, so we're going to put it over here too. Because sometimes they keep them and they put the sticks. Because usually my parents keep the butter like little, I guess the little container that the butter comes in. And then when it's done, they just buy sticks of butter and then put that butter inside of the butter things. At least that's how they've always done it. And I don't know if there's an issue with that or not. It's always seemed to be fine, but I don't know. We'll find out. But I mean, I've been alive for 21 years and I've always seen the butter like that, so I guess it's fine. I'm currently sipping on a Dr. Pepper. I did also get cherry Pepsi when I went to the store. I know what you're thinking. So you got cherry Pepsi, but you didn't get the fucking other 2 ingredients you needed for this. And the answer would be yes. I didn't think about it. I looked at the box to see how much meat I needed, but I didn't see if I needed literally anything else. So that is definitely my fault. This is going to take a while to fucking boil, I'd assume. Alright, now it's fully on high. It wasn't all the way on high. It was a couple inches away. Not a couple inches, that's actually crazy. It was a couple centimeters from high. So, it's definitely cooking. It's all in there. No pink meats. Yeah. But hopefully you guys' day has been going pretty well. Yeah, just watching the dog. That's all I've been doing. I don't have like a PS4 or anything to bring over to play. Obviously, my PC is tanked, so I can't do that. So I'm kind of just living my best life right now. I've been thinking about. Today I was talking with Kumi. I was like, "Yo, I'm moving to Cali." He's like, "Yo, don't move to Cali," because you guys didn't know, California right now is there's a lot of people leaving California. I don't know if any of you guys have even seen those videos. If you have, definitely check them out. But people like Elon Musk he removed Tesla, at least the Tesla headquarters. He removed from California and put it in Texas. Joe Rogan, if you don't know who that is, Joe Rogan is he's a UFC commentator. He has his podcast. He was the host of Fear Factor. He also moved out of California to Texas. And I was telling, because if you guys don't know about California is experiencing lots of homelessness, lots of crime, because the government, I don't know the 100% details because I forget all of the terms they were using, but apparently you can't tell homeless people to leave the streets, so now there's tent cities literally everywhere. Like, if you guys ever heard of Skid Row, which is in Los Angeles, in downtown LA, there's a place called Skid Row where pretty much just a bunch of homeless people live. What is happening? It was boiling. I'll finish the story here in a second. Oof. Oh yeah. It's getting thick. I need a fucking glove, bro. This shit's hot. The side of this bitch is hot. I can't even grab the bitch. Like, stir it. It's, like, hot as fuck. How long should I have it cook on boiling? I don't know. It doesn't say on the box. It just says bring to a boil. It doesn't say exactly how long you should have it be boiling. But it's cooking. It is cooking well. I just realized this is going to be a shitload of Hamburger Helper. I've done this once with angel hair pasta. What is it called? I'll give you guys the brand. Pastaroni. I did it with Pastaroni angel pasta. I made 2 boxes and it was so fucking much. But I was like, damn. I mean, here's the thing about this. I'm not staying here tomorrow night because they're coming back. So I was like, I might as well make all of it. And I'll just put the rest of it in the fridge because I'm definitely not eating all of this. This is a fuck time. Hello. Hello, friend. Some water just popped. I don't know if you guys could hear that sizzle, but water just came off the side. We're going to stir it up again. Alright, let's turn it down. I think it's time. Now it says put it on a simmer, correct? Reduce heat, cover, simmer about 12 minutes, stirring occasionally. So we're going to do, this is going to be one of my stirs. And it says just let it simmer for 12 minutes. Alright. Let's do it. Yeah. It's looking really fucking good. The sauce is in there. It's getting like thick and shit. Alright, we're going to put a timer on for 12 minutes. Alright, timer. Where's the timer button on this fucking microwave? Right there. No, right there. I fucking lived here. And I don't remember where the fucking button is. There we go. Alright. Anyway, back to the California story. If you guys didn't know, California is experiencing lots of homelessness, lots of crime. And basically that's turning a lot of people off. They also keep increasing the taxes. So pretty much living in California is extremely dangerous. Well, it's one of those places where people don't want to raise their families in because they don't trust to like go outside and then walk down the street and not see a homeless person doing drugs. You can, because if you walk down the street in Los Angeles, you can see literal needles laying on the ground everywhere. And like I was saying, tent cities, if you don't know what a tent city is, it means there's just tents everywhere. And all these tents are for homeless people who are, who are either mentally ill or drug addicted, which usually those two kind of go together, which these people just aren't getting the help that they need. And it's fucking sad, really, that the fucking California government won't do anything for these people. Only thing they're doing is just letting them live out on the streets, and then that's just their life now, I guess. It's pretty fucked, but that's life. But I was talking to Kumi, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna move to Cali. He's like, don't. And I'm like, fuck. Fine, I'll move to Las Vegas, because I actually wouldn't mind living in Vegas, not like on the strip of Vegas. I'm not gonna live in a fucking hotel in Vegas or anything. I'd be like in a house or an apartment in Vegas. But if you've never been to Vegas, Vegas is fucking crazy, Not like bad crazy. It's pretty cool. Yeah, that was the first city. It's pretty much like the first like full-size city I've ever been to. Okay, it's pretty much really the only one. I've been through Los Angeles, but that was in like 2015, I think, when I went to Los Angeles. So I didn't step outside into the Los Angeles air. I was in Anaheim for most of it, but yeah, Anaheim. So I was in Los Angeles. I've been to San Francisco, I guess. That's pretty big. I was on the bridge. That's pretty cool. The big ass bridge. The Golden State Bridge, obviously. Let's give this another stir. It smells really fucking good, though. I'll tell you what. It looks like it's supposed to. So, that's cool. Put the lid back on. Let it simmer for a couple more minutes, and we'll stir it again. But yeah. I didn't have topics for this podcast going in. I kind of just was basing it off of cooking this, but now we're at a stalemate of, now we're kind of not we're not cooking anymore. We're waiting at this point for 9 more minutes. I was going to rant about something at my work, and I don't remember what it was. I don't think I got nothing right now. PS5 comes out in like, what? Under 30 days. What is it? Today's the 17th. Comes out on the 12th. That leaves 13 plus 12. That's 25 days until the PS5. It's either 24, 25, 26 days until the PS5 comes out. Because I don't just... This month have 31 days. I don't know. But it's getting close to that time in Oregon as well, where it's going to start snowing. And you guys didn't know this about me. I don't really think anyone would know. But one of my only real fears in this world is driving in the snow. Or in the ice. For, I guess, to be more exact in my words. But driving in the snow is literally one of the most terrifying things I have ever done. I despise it. It is so fucking terrifying. I don't like it. So I need to get chains here soon. It's actually probably something I should order. Even if it's just one set. Not every single wheel needs to have a chain. I mean, I wouldn't mind that, because I'd rather be safe than sorry, but I should probably get an oil change first. And since Kumi is going to be listening to this, he texted me the other day after he listened to episode 9, where I was talking about the needing to do an oil change and that my tire pressure was low. I already knew all those things, okay, motherfucker? I already knew every single thing. I definitely knew the tire pressure thing because I've done that before, and I already have a place I'm going to get my oil changed. The place I'm going to, I think I might have said this already in episode 9, but I'm going to go to Express Lube. It's like $40 there or something like that. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. Some point. Probably, I want to do it on my next check, but we'll have to see. I don't know. Alright, time to stir it again, though. It says cook for 12 minutes. It also says until noodles are tender. I don't know. I'm not touching the noodle because it's hot. I can say this. The sauce that is being made inside of this right now is definitely thick. It's getting pretty thick, and I'm talking like 2 C's thick. There's not a Q yet, just a C. So, but hopefully this podcast doesn't sound like shit. And I guess I should mention this, that this episode was recorded before the live episode, because episode 10, the episode you guys listened to previous, would have not happened yet. So hopefully that goes well, because it hasn't happened yet for me at this current time. Right now it is October 17th for me. I think it's October 17th. Is it the 17th? Oh shit. It is October. So right now it's October 17th. It is Saturday at 8:15 p.m. I am making this episode. So this will be episode 11. And episode 10 was a live episode I did on Twitch, which I'm going to be doing this Monday, the 19th. So that's cool. This episode is hopefully somewhat listenable. Hopefully it's not complete cancer, and it's like so unbearable to listen to that if it's not great. I mean, this podcast is going up regardless of if it's good or not, but hopefully it doesn't sound too bad. But yeah. But, I mean, we're not really doing anything else. I might just end it, because we're kind of done. I mean, I made it. It's gonna be fire. It smells fucking fantastic. Obviously, I'm a cooking god, so if you guys do want to see another one of these kind of cooking podcasts, I guess I actually want to mention this real quick. What is your guys' thoughts? I guess the live episode would be that, but then I'd have to bring back the YouTube. I was thinking, what if I did every once in a while, what if I did a recorded episode of the podcast, which would be on the YouTube? So not every single episode would be posted on the YouTube. It would just be the recorded ones. That's just an idea I had. I don't know. It's kind of sounds stupid when I say it out loud, But what do you guys think? Just let me know on my Twitter at ImNexusss. But yeah, I'm just gonna end this episode, guys. It's not really going anywhere. I wasn't really prepared for topics, but hope you guys have a good rest of your night, evening, morning, and or whatever you are doing right now. Hope you're having a good time. But anyway, guys, have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys later.